Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Today I have a new bag to reveal to you guys, and you already know from the title what it is. I purchased this bag off of W Concept and they were having, I think, like 2 stackable codes I could use, so I ended up getting it at a little bit of a discount, which is great. I will insert the actual unboxing footage because I did film the unboxing right when I got it. I've had this bag for about a week at this point and I've used it twice. I do really like it, but I'm not going to do a super in-depth review right now because I am planning on doing a more in-depth comparison review of like the different totes that I've recently acquired this year. But I did want to go ahead and show it to you guys here. So here is the dust bag. And here is the Marge Sherwood used grandma bag. And this is in the large size. And I did already add a Hello Kitty charm on here. And yeah, I got this in the washed brown leather. So if you guys watch my previous video, you will know that I have been really wanting to get a suede bag. And they do have this in a nubuck leather, which I was very close to pulling the trigger on. But the thing about suede or nubuck for me is that I feel like those bags can have, various discrepancies. It's not a bag that I wanted to order online blindly, especially from an international seller where returning something is going to be a little bit more of a hassle. So I think for me, like, I still want a suede bag, but it's gonna have to be a bag that I either see in the store and get to touch and feel in person before actually purchasing it, or I could see a scenario in which I purchase it from a US retailer that has free returns. That is one reason why I decided to go with the regular leather for this bag. And I have to say, I really love it. This is a very similar look to the Boston bag that I have. It's that kind of like already pre-aged look to the leather, and it's just gonna get better with time. And I'm really happy with this color. I think it's like the perfect fall color. I love this little belt detail. This actually reminds me of the Miu Miu Adventure bag, which I tried on in Tokyo. And if you follow me on Instagram and you followed along during that trip a few months ago, you would know that I was so close to buying that bag, but I didn't. And actually, like, I'm really glad I ended up saving my money because that Miu Miu bag is so expensive. It would be like, I think in Japan I would have gotten it for a little bit cheaper, but I think it retails for over $4,000, and this bag was under $500. So let me just show you the front. And here is the back. You can really see some of the like aged look of this leather like over here, and I just really love that so much. This is the bottom. There are no feet. And the inside is just textile lined right there. It is a lighter color, so I personally really like this because it's going to be very easy to see what I'm looking for, especially in a larger bag. But I have had lighter color bags where I've spilled, stuff inside, so that is the trade-off, right? If you have a lighter color bag and you have any stains, those are going to be very obvious, but you'll be able to find what you're looking for pretty quickly. It does have one flat pocket right here, and here is the tag, so you can see that. And you are able to close this bag. It's very similar to the Row Margot bag where it has this like little clip thing. And this holds the bag to be a little bit more secure. To be honest, like, I personally don't love these kinds of closures. Like, if I'm buying a tote bag, one of the reasons why I'm getting a tote bag is because of the easy access. But it's always good to have a little bit of security when you need it. And I would say, like, this is not a super large bag. This is a really great everyday carry. It will fit my laptop, which I will show you momentarily, but there is a larger version of this. So this is the large, and there's an XL version, and they have a smaller version where it's like an East-West style, but the handles are a little bit shorter, and I don't think the handles for the East-West style fit over your shoulder. I think it's more of like a handheld or a crook of the arm type bag. So that is why I definitely wanted to go with a tote bag, because I really needed something that was going to fit over my shoulder. And this is what it looks like, as you can see. I really love this color brown, and the feel of this leather definitely feels like really good quality to me, especially for the price point. I saw another YouTube video that said that the extra large version was more like the Neverfull GM, and this is more like the MM size. I don't own a Neverfull, so I really can't compare, but I do think that the larger one would definitely be able to fit a lot more. I already have some pretty decent sized tote bags, so I really didn't feel the need to get the extra large version. For this one, I kind of just wanted something that could be an everyday carry, that could also function as a work bag, and that could fit my laptop, but it didn't really need to carry a bajillion things, if that makes sense. So here is my laptop. This is the MacBook Air 13-inch, or is it 14-inch? It's definitely not a 15-inch because that one doesn't fit in this case. and you can see that it fits perfectly. It does peek out a little bit, especially when you have other items in here. So I don't have everything right now because I'm going to do a more in-depth review on tote bags later. But let me just, for example, show you my laptop and my wallet. So you can see, I have to hold it a little bit, but let me just angle it so you can see and hold the laptop. So you can see that there's a fair amount of space for you to fit like another pouch and your planner and your phone and a bunch of other things, but not a crazy amount of space, right? And that is exactly what I was looking for. I personally don't mind that the laptop peeks out a little bit like this, but some people might care. So if that does bother you, I would probably go with the extra large version because that probably would hide the laptop a little bit better. And it still fits very comfortably over my shoulder like this. And obviously the other fun thing about this little belt detail, and especially these loops right here, is that you can add various bag charms. I only have this one for now. Obviously I love bag charms, but for most of my bags, I've only just really been putting one on there. But you do have the option to kind of use these hooks as well as this side of the belt if you wanted to add like a ton of bag charms, if that was your vibe. So yeah, this is my new fall bag. I'm so excited about it. I love that it can function as a work bag, but it's also not so large that I'm like, that can really only use it for work. I really do think that this could be a great bag to wear on the weekends as well. I really just love the vibe of this aged leather. I think it's just gonna get better over time. You can already see there's like a little scratch on here, but I don't mind that. I just really feel like this is the kind of bag that's gonna look better the more beat up it looks. So that is about it for this video. Very short one this time. Like I said, I will be doing a more in-depth review on several tote bags coming up. So if you have any questions about the tote bags that I have, I'm probably gonna do this, my Celine canvas tote that I haven't done a full review on yet, and maybe the Ro Margot shoulder bag. If there are other tote bags that you guys are interested in that you know I have, let me know and I will add that into my next video. But yeah, just wanted to go ahead and show this to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up, and if you would also subscribe to my channel, that would mean the world to me. And with that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.